Hello everyone, welcome back to SSBCrack exams and welcome to the series that we have started on TAT and PPDT stories where we are going to discuss, 5 sample TAT and PPDT stories on the picture shown to you. We have already seen a lot of pictures and we have read a lot of stories on them. Now in this part, which is part 4, we are going to see another picture and see that how many stories we can write on it. However, we are going to see 5 sample stories and these stories you are going to write for your PPDT and TAT tasks in SSB. So let's see what the picture is about. It's a very common picture. You must have seen it everywhere. You can see it's a story where the setting is agriculture or a farming based, because you can see a woman, a young girl is standing with books in her hand and she is looking at a man and an older woman who is on the farm. Okay, the man is holding a horse behind the girl and the woman is looking at the man. Okay, and you could see 2-3 settlements or 2-3 houses, and then there are lands which have been plowed basically. So let's see what kind of stories we can write on it. So starting with the first story. Rekha, a young village girl, had always been passionate about education. However, in her conservative family, girls were expected to stay at home and help with household chores. Despite opposition, she convinced her parents to let her continue her studies. One morning, as she left for school, her father and mother observed her. Her father, who worked in the fields, hesitated, feeling uncertain about her choices. Her mother, standing near the house, was silently proud but unsure of what the future held. Rekha remained determined, excelling in her studies while also helping her family. She later secured a scholarship for higher education and proved that knowledge could bring prosperity to their lives. Over time, her success changed her father's mindset, making him an advocate for girls' education in the village. Rekha became an inspiration, motivating other girls to pursue their dreams. So this story you can write if you are a female candidate appearing for SSB, since the main character is a female character. Now to the next story. Asha, the eldest daughter of a farmer, always wanted to become a teacher. However, her father expected her to help in the fields, believing a girl's duty was to support the family. One morning, as Asha prepared to leave for school, her father called out to her, suggesting she should stay and help with farming instead. Her mother, though silent, understood Asha's aspirations and hoped her daughter would find a way to balance both responsibilities. Asha respectfully reassured her father that she would complete her education and still contribute to the farm. She studied diligently, returned home every evening to help, and eventually became a school teacher in her village. Her father, once reluctant, realized the value of education. Asha not only improved her family's financial condition but also educated many children, bringing growth and awareness to her village. Again, if you're a female candidate appearing for the SSB, you can write this story. Story number 3 now. Meena, an ambitious young woman, had always dreamed of becoming a writer. However, coming from a farming family, her aspirations were often dismissed as unrealistic. She found solace in books and wrote in her free time. One time, Meena was returning from the village library when her father, working in the fields, noticed her and called out. Her mother, standing nearby, observed their interaction. While her father was skeptical about her passion, Meena was determined to prove herself. Meena continued writing, submitting her stories to newspapers and magazines. After years of effort, one of her books was published, gaining recognition. Her success brought pride to her family. Her father, who once doubted her dreams, proudly spoke of her achievements. She became an inspiration for others who wish to break free from societal norms. Moving on to story number 4. Suman, a young girl from a farming family, had a deep love for agriculture and science. She wanted to introduce modern farming techniques to her father, who relied on traditional methods. One morning, as Suman returned from a research institute with books on advanced farming, she saw her father plowing the field. She hesitated but decided to discuss new techniques with him, while her mother watched from a distance, wondering how her husband would react. Suman explained modern irrigation, better fertilizers, and efficient crop rotation techniques to her father. Initially skeptical, he agreed to try her suggestions on a small portion of their land. The new methods increased their yield, improving their financial condition. Other farmers adopted these techniques, leading to agricultural development in their village. Suman's knowledge bridged the gap between tradition and progress. It's a very, very interesting story where modernity is being brought about, leading to progress and development in village. Okay, so very inspiring story. Moving on now to the last story, story number 5. Neha, a bright student, had completed her schooling and wanted to pursue higher education in the city. However, her father, a hardworking farmer, was hesitant to send her far from home. As Neha prepared to leave for college, holding her books, her father called out to her, expressing his concerns. Her mother, standing nearby, looked on with a mix of pride and worry. Neha understood their fears but was determined to follow her dreams. She reassured her parents of her commitment to both education and family. She worked hard, graduated with honors, and secured a respectable job, proving that daughters could balance ambition with responsibility. Her father, once hesitant, encouraged other villagers to educate their daughters. Neha's success became a beacon of hope for many young girls in her community. So basically, all these stories you can write if you're a female candidate going for the SSB, because it's a woman centric or a female centric picture. So the story should also be seen. So like this, if you want to prepare for your upcoming SSB, I would suggest you to take our SSB interview online coaching course and start your preparation today. We have also provided a lot of courses related to different defense competitive exams. So if you're preparing for any and want to start your preparation very fast, then I would suggest you to take hold of the course that you want to pursue. While enrolling, use the code warrior10 to get 10% off on the course. That was it. Hope to see you very soon. In the next part, I'm going to bring another picture where we are going to discuss 5 sample PPDT and start stories on it. Till then, stay tuned and stay positive and take care. Jai Hind.
अगर आप एक डिफेंस एस्पिरेंट हैं और एसएसबी इंटरव्यू, एनडीए, सीडीएस, एफकैट जैसे एग्जाम्स के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं तो आप एसएसबी क्रैक एग्जाम्स के कोर्स को चेक करना ना भूलें। आप हमारी लर्निंग एप्लीकेशन को गूगल प्ले स्टोर से भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं।